Hello Libra and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your 2025 yearly tarot reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Libra, let's see what we have for you. As always, we're going to pull one card per month and go through the energies intuitively that I'm getting from each month. And then we'll pull some oracle cards at the end. As always, take what resonates. I also do quarterly readings where I take the energy from the relevant months and go into more detail. So do check those out in 2025 too. All right, what do we have for our lovely Librans, angel spirits, guides for the year 2025? What does Libra need to hear? Thank you. January, we have the Nine of Pentacles. February, we have the Page of Swords. Two of Swords, March. There you are, Queen of Swords, generally Libra for me as a reader, male or female. That's April. May, we have a Knight of Cups. June, another Knight, a Knight of Pentacles. July, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. August time. The Nine of Cups, it's one of the wish fulfillment cards. That's September time, which interestingly enough is when Libra season does start too. We have a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. I mean, we can all manifest as court cards in general reading. Could be somebody manifesting as a King of Wands as well, or the energy of. We have, that's their October, we have November, the Six of Cups. And finally, to finish off the year, we have air energy, you are an air sign. We have the Ace of Swords. New beginning. All right, Libra, let's see what we have for you. We start with a really lovely energy. The Nine of Pentacles can be of the practical world. So this can indicate here, Libra, you've put a lot of time and energy to get where you are in money terms. And now you're reaping the fruits of your labor in January. So this can be a very abundant energy. It's a very successful energy. It's one of the wealth cards of tarot, but it's as a result of hard work and effort. And you're standing in your own abundance, so very deservingness. It can be very positive in terms of business, career, finances. It could be to do with savings. For some of you, it can also be very powerful in terms of getting a sum of money, in terms of getting what you deserve and feeling very abundant. So such a lovely energy. But yeah, it's as a result of a lot of hard work. Now, the additional message with the Nine of Pentacles, it can be sometimes a card of independence, not always, but it always is about self-worth, self-value. This is what I deserve and nothing less than that. So if you have been coming into January, that has been your mindset, that has been your kind of mantra. You know, I want to be in a situation and be in an environment or with a person or be in a place that really pays me what I'm worth, or you've put a lot of time and energy to get, again, a sum of money. This is a very powerful energy of that. So it's a card of self-worth, self-value, self-care, self-appreciation, self-respect, and nothing less than that. So it can be also choosing to be independent, choosing to be on your own. I mean, this person would choose a relationship, not need one. This is somebody who's living life to the full on their own as well. So this is a very powerful independent card, really, whether you're in a relationship or not. it can have a flavour of standing on your own 2 feet in your own abundance. For those of you who have your own business, January is going to be a very good time, certainly in terms of money, because again, this can be about reaping the fruits of your labour. But like I said, it could be a situation where you're wanting a sum of money and you've been putting a lot of time and energy to get a sum of money, however that process might apply. And all the effort is worth it, is what you're being told here. So we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, this is February time. The Page of Swords is very powerful in terms of fresh perspectives. So it might well be, or fresh ideas. So it might well be here, Libra, that this is where you're kind of open to looking at something different or thinking outside the box, or you might have some kind of fresh new idea that you feel has potential. It can also be about taking fresh perspectives on a situation as well, real change in terms of your mindset or looking at something differently. And it might well be that's the advice for you as well, to have a fresh perspective, to look at something differently. Might be very powerful for you here, but very good in terms of ideas and the mind, the mental energy, you know. Now, the Page of Swords can also be a message, some important news. So it might well be, because it's coming out as your overarching energy, there may well be some message. Sometimes comes out of the blue, but not always. But this is that sense here, Libra, that you might be getting a message or some news or some information or learning something or hearing something. Now, when I talk about the latter, this can also be seen as the spy of the tarot as well. So if you are doing some wanting to get more information on a situation here, but wanting to do it kind of discreetly, it might well be that you're wanting to get more information before you make any decisions or choices. Again, this can be that kind of energy here where you might be just digging a little bit deeper before you kind of make your mind upon a scenario. So that would be the energy here as well with February. It's also very powerful as a child. So hearing from a child being a key focus. Yeah. I also want to say the Page of Swords can also be when we have a kind of desire for knowledge or learning in a particular avenue. So it might well be, again, this fresh new idea, fresh new perspective, fresh new approach in a scenario. In some way, it can be sometimes about learning or wanting to kind of learn more about a field. It could well be things like educational, vocational. You understand what I'm saying here, Libra. So again, there could well be a thirst for knowledge or a desire for knowledge or a desire to learn in a particular field, even education. This is that kind of energy here as well. The Two of Swords, Libran energy. So a lot of the time with the Two of Swords, it can sometimes represent a difficult decision and it's difficult to face. But you know, sometimes we can come to a crossroads in our life and there is a choice to make. There are two paths here. But when we actually take off the blindfold, things actually a lot of the time don't feel as bad as we thought they were. We can sometimes build them up in our mind. And this can be the same if you're putting something off, looking at something. The message with this will be listen to your instinct and use your mental intellect and knowledge here to face something, because it might well be that deep down you know what you need to do. It's about just doing it or just facing it or just, taking action or not putting something off. So this is really about trusting your mind, your intuition in combination here to really kind of face something and maybe make some kind of significant decision. And why do I say, sometimes things aren't always as bad as they seem? Because we can build things up in our mind quite a lot with the Swords energy. And sometimes the thought of facing something because we think it's difficult can actually put us off or delay us in terms of making clear decisions, and then this person just remains stuck. The background doesn't show rocky waves. In fact, quite the opposite. There's calm waters. So a lot of the time I always feel with this kind of energy is when we delay something or put something off or know that something has to be decided, but we've just not been wanting to face it or deal with it, or it's difficult. This is the energy when we deal with it, when we face it, when we actually take off that blindfold, it generally isn't half as bad as what we think it's going to be. Yes, there's still a decision, and yes, it can sometimes be difficult decisions, but that brings growth, that brings forward movement, that brings life choices, so this is what's at play here. Trust your mind, trust your intuition, and you won't choose wrong. I mean, really between these 2 months, this can be about facing something that needs to be faced, or if you've been putting something off, you're actually looking at it. So really between March and April time, you're really being empowered here, Libra, because this is the card of Libra, male or female. Queen of Swords is very good at facing something head on. She looks at the truth. She deals with the truth. She sees the reality of a situation. She gets to the very heart of the matter. And really that's what I feel that you're being told to do, because this is somebody who is in their power when they're doing that, when they're applying their natural abilities, which is Swords energy, to figure things out, figure ways forward, make decisions, communicate your truth, find a solution, find a clear way forward here. This is all about what you're doing here. Now, the additional message that I want to say is you can always take counsel with the Queen of Swords. She'll listen. So this is being open to listen as well. But ultimately, the Queen of Swords will then be accountable for her own choices and decisions as well. So that's the energy at play here in April. It really is about being open to take counsel. It's about getting to the very heart of the matter and figuring things out. And not putting things off, I want to say. Because I think certainly this is about being authentic to you, being truthful with you in terms of how you move forward. Now, there are extremities with the Queen of Swords. She can cut cords with things that don't serve her highest good. But not always. There are kind of shades of grey in between that. Sometimes this can be, well, this is what we're going to do. Well, this is how I'm going to move forward. Or this is how I'm going to deal with this situation. It's about being truthful with you, first and foremost. And then moving from that kind of inner truth outward is what I would say to you here. So in May time, Libra, the Knight of Cups can represent offers. I mean, Knights bring offers and opportunities for change. I mean, you've got 2 Knights back to back as well. So certainly we have March and April here, we've got May here. So the Knight of Cups can be offers of love. Now that can be new love, that can be renewed love, that can be next level love. So however this Knight is appearing for you, it can be male or female. Someone's offering you love on some level. This is opening up their emotions, their feelings, expressing how they feel, being open. This is what I see for you here, Libra. Male or female with this Knight. Now, it could also be you. Again, if you've been, putting something off or thinking about something, again, the Knight of Cups can be reaching out to somebody. Again, new, next level or renewed love, romance, relationships, or general relationships. The same energy applies with the Knight of Cups. So if you've been thinking about doing something, it might well be May is a time when you're reaching out to somebody as well. And as this is an overarching energy, this would be about reaching out, at least make an offer. And then it doesn't really matter whatever response that you get. The thing is that you made the offer and you might feel that you're doing the right thing in truth. Communicating, that kind of energy. So this is very powerful on that basis. The Knight of Cups can also be offers of help and support as well. It's driven by love, and it can be any kind of support, but it's driven by love. So you could be helping somebody out, somebody could be offering to help you out. And it can be For some of you, again, with the Knight of Pentacles, it can be financial, but not limited to that. This could go over to June time. For some of you, it can be to do with, helping people with responsibilities or duties or a situation that they're challenged in or, are taxed in some way. So this is the energy here. You could be offering someone help. They could be offering you help. I generally read for you, so I always see this incoming to you, but again, it can be vice versa, certainly where heart energies are concerned. June time. Love the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, a lot of the time, is because we can see it, we can see the difference, we can see the physical reality of the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles represents offers and opportunities for change, and it can a lot of the time be the practical side of life. So it can be someone making you an offer, bonus, job, a contract, a sum of money that you've been waiting for. Now, yes, that could be career and business, but it could be a sum of money to do something with or start something with as well. So loans, but it's also very good in terms of mortgage approvals, approvals on cash, or if you've been waiting for a sum of money to come in, again, this is the offer coming in. So very powerful on that basis. You could also be making an offer, because the Knight of Pentacles can be about purchasing something as well. So there could well be a significant purchase that you're making this month as well. But it generally brings about positive change. In other areas of life, the Knight of Pentacles can be about a commitment, whatever level a relationship has. It's very positive as a commitment or a pledge or a promise. It's grounded. It's absolutely I'm all in kind of energy. This is also very powerful in terms of getting back on track. Now, yes, that can be financial, but it can also be to do with, again, other areas of life like relationships or getting back on track in some way. So Libra, let's go to July. Yeah, after all the kind of energy here, you might need a little break. I mean, sometimes the Four of Swords can actually be about Spirit saying, you need a little break. Sometimes we also need a little break to figure things out. The Four of Swords can be reflection energy, taking a step back, removing yourself from a situation to decide how you move forward. But sometimes it can be, if we're really going at it, if we're really working hard, if we're really, burning the midnight oil, or it could well be, where you have to take care of your health in some way or, support somebody else. This can be about taking a little break in some way, shape or form for that reason. So it might well be for some of you here, Libra, that some respite is needed, some rest is needed. Yeah. If you have some kind of decision to make and you're not sure what to do, again, the Four of Swords asks you to remove yourself from that situation and give yourself some space and time to think things over, and the answer will come. It will do you the world of good, or you can seek counsel from somebody who you trusted. This card as well. Yeah. I also want to say here I say what comes to me, so I also want to say with this card, this can also be a relief. So if you're going through a situation here, and again with the Knight of Pentacles coming in June, this could be that sense of a relief. Just that kind of energy here, Libra, where you're just thinking, oh, thank goodness, I can finally take my foot off the accelerator because I've got the kind of offer in some way. Two of Cups, my bond between two people, can be friendship, could be business even, can be love romantic. The Two of Cups is such a lovely energy of a shared connection, a deep knowingness of each other. You don't have to say anything and you just know each other. It's that kind of energy. So definitely somebody who is significant to you here. you can be forming a new bond with. This can be new friendships, new business connection, new love romance, or it can also be about in an existing relationship, having an opportunity to deepen that bond in some way and embrace progress in a relationship as well. So very powerful. The Two of Cups can also be very powerful in terms of reconciliation as well. Such a lovely energy here, Libra. Yeah, I also want to say, I don't say this quite a lot about this card, it can be about exchanging things. So there could well be some significant exchange that's happening for you in August time. Some significant exchange of some kind is also dropping in. In other areas of life, this can also be a kind of handshake, an agreement of some kind as well. Very lovely energy. It's always very positive. Yeah, so you've already got 1 9, and it's the lovely 9, the 9 of Pentacles, and now you've got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is one of the wish fulfillment cards. Now, it can represent getting your heart's desire. It could carry on from August time into September, so there could well be announcements, reasons to celebrate. You're getting your wish, you're getting your heart's desire in terms of love, romance, and relationship energies. Very lovely energy indeed. You know, that could also be in terms of whatever that Two of Cups represents. Again, if it's an agreement, a handshake, exchanging something and you're getting what you want, again, the same energy applies. You're getting your wish. But it's not always linked between the months. So the 9 of Cups is you're getting exactly what you want. This is about dreams made real. This is about wish fulfillment. And this person is satisfied. They are content. All of those cups are lined up on a trophy shelf and they're showing it off to us, the world. Saying, look at what I've achieved. Look at how proud I am of myself. Reasons to be grateful and thankful would be the energy here as well. It can also be about an important celebratory event, the 9 of Cups. So there could well be some significant event. Again, it could be linked with the month before, but not limited to that. So there could well be just some significant celebratory event to attend. Such a lovely energy, the 9 of Cups. October time, King of Wands. Very exciting individual if it's a person. King of Wands is somebody who is just confident, driven, exciting, creative, passionate, charismatic individual, male or female. So this person is significant for you. And this is somebody who goes for what they want and gets it. So as an energy, this can be that kind of energy of assert yourself, take the lead in your own life, go for what you want now. Very powerful on that basis. Can also be a leader in business or of some kind like that. So yeah, very powerful individual here. Male or female with the King of Wands. Generally very successful as well. They can also hold the wand of opportunity, and yes, that can be linked with passion, desire, chemistry. It can also be linked with where you see potential and growth, or where there is potential and growth. This person might well be influencing an avenue where there is potential and growth for you. Now, yes, that can be business and career. The King of Wands does lend himself to that kind of scenario, but it's not limited to that. But it feels like there is an individual here that's very significant if it's a person. For others of you, it's about taking the lead, taking control, going for what you want. And, you know, King of Wands will do what they want to do. They really don't listen to anybody else. They are their own master. So you're really being told, if this is your energy, be your own master. It's a kind of, you know, steer your own ship kind of energy. You'll do what you want to do, and you know what you need to do, and you're taking action and being assertive and going for that. That is the energy here. Such lovely energy here, Libra. You know, the Six of Cups, I mean, it could be linked. This is a second soulmate card that you've got. The Two of Cups is another soulmate card. So there could well be a significant soulmate here. It generally is somebody who you have history with, nostalgia with, memories with. Yeah, it can be somebody returning from the past as well. And soulmates are not just about love, romance. They can be friendships. They can be family. They can be people who we have real happy memories with. We feel that sense of connection, deep connection with. So you could even get that in business too. The Six of Cups can be linked to a place from the past, a person from the past, returning to your roots in some way, returning to the family, you know, where your family lives, or the family home. So yeah, I mean, the importance of people who have either been with you your entire life or a good portion of it, and generally a very positive soul connection here, or something that your soul is connected to. It can be a place as well. So you could be returning to somewhere, someone could be returning into your life for a specific reason. In your current circumstances, if this is just somebody who you have history with, nostalgia with, memories with, and it's in your current circumstances, this is just such a lovely energy in terms of a real happy equilibrium, such a lovely energy of feeling that sense of calm and harmony and real delight and joy. It can also talk about the importance of children as well, being in the reading as well this month. So Libra, we come to December, and this is a lovely card. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air, the Ace of New Beginnings. The Ace of Swords can also be about new ideas, brilliant ideas. So you could have a significant eureka moment in December and just think, wow, that's such a good idea that I need to explore. In whichever area of life, this can be gifted by Spirit, God, the universe. It's mental energy. It's to do with our thought patterns, how we perceive the world, you know, how we figure things out and process things in our own mind. But the Ace of Swords can be a very powerful idea. It can also be a victory, a triumph, a success, or a breakthrough. You know, a combination of all of those things. You know, sometimes with the Ace of Swords, we climb a lot of mountains to get to where we need to get to. Whether you're trying to come up with some kind of brilliant idea and you've been really kind of processing it in your own mind, and you've been figuring out what doesn't work and discounting it, and then moving on and figuring things out and discounting something else, and then you get the brainwave. This can be very powerful, but similarly it can also be where we climb a lot of mountains, you know, to get to this. So it's very deserving, victory, triumph, success, and a breakthrough. The additional message, it can be about when we deal with the truth of a situation here and we're authentic to ourselves, it gives us a chance to see the reality of a situation and make healthy choices in terms of how we move forward here. So that can also be the advice here as well, Libra. But such a lovely energy here, especially for air signs. So Libra, I'm going to finish off by pulling you some oracle cards. What do we have for Libra, angels, spirits, guides? Message for our lovely Librans. Thank you. This is your fortune card. I'm going to pull two. We have goals, number 13. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Beneath that, we have luck, number 19. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Let's pull you an animal card, an animal oracle card. What do we have for our lovely Librans, angel, spirits, guides for 2025? Black Panther, passion, Follow your passion. Let's pull a destiny message for you here, Libra. What do we have for Libra? 2025 angels, spirits, guides, message for Libra. I've got 2. It's interesting. I've got the Black Panther there again. Could be the importance of a cat this year as well. And we have potential. As it's a yearly reading, I'm going to read them both out. So let's start with potential. So the picture is called Volcano at Rest. This card appears when you are ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. This is the time to activate those gifts that you've had on the back burner in your life. You have incredible untapped potential. This is the time to allow it to flow. An inner wellspring of power is emerging. You have a profound spiritual power that is deep within you. Do not doubt your great authority and capabilities. A dormant volcano might indicate that you have uncomfortable emotions that you are repressing or keeping inside, thus creating emotional stress and inner pressure. It can also mean that you are on the verge of a great expansion of energy and life force. Let's read success. So the picture shows the tropical jungle. Satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment are at hand. Success is waiting to expand in your life. Be ready to accept and embrace this success, for it might occur rapidly. All is possible. The gates of triumph are waiting to open. Being in a state of gratitude for all the small successes in your life will give birth to larger ones. Your satisfaction will come in many forms and from many areas of life. Celebrate it all and breathe it all in, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. This is an excellent time to make commitments, sign contracts, and make deals. Good fortune will ensue. And finally, Libra, let's pull a final message from the Archangel Michael deck for you. What do we have for our lovely Librans 2025 to finish off this reading? Thank you. We have number 22, open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. But when we open our heart, we open up to let things in. It's not limited to just kind of love, romance, and relationships. It's being open to, again, that sense of realize your potential and welcome even the new in, even the unexpected in, even seeing where things go, and just being open to explore. So that can also be very powerful this year. Strong sense of coming into your own, really realizing your potential. I want to say here, Libra, is what I see for you. That's what I have for you for 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful year, and I'll see you next time.